Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea video of mine. Chelsea won, Leicester nil. Very, very important win, especially that Man City had dropped points yesterday against Forest. Chelsea fans would have probably preferred a draw or Forest win, actually. But Chelsea got the 3 points today. Most importantly, Chelsea won, Leicester nil. Your boy's fasting, of course, so that's why I've not been streaming or doing that much content, been focusing on that. But I hope everyone's doing really, really well. Let me know where you tune in from, what time zone, what country. And yeah, we want to talk about the game, really. Cucurella's goal saved us today. Cole Palmer, which we'll get into. But yeah, Cucurella stepped up. I feel like Pedro Neto, very energetic, very passionate today. We saw the energy levels from him. That I was impressed with. The defense was okay as well. Casado, interceptions was phenomenal today as well. But yeah, Chelsea back in fourth place, a very, very important one. As you can see, Chelsea on 49 points, Forest on 51, Man City on 47. We've got Brighton not too far behind as well on 46, and then Villa on 45, who have played the extra game. So don't really need to focus on them at the moment. But it is very, very important that we got the win in today. Obviously, we've got some very, very difficult fixtures coming up very soon. We'll talk about Cole Palmer, of course. 0 goals, 0 assists, I believe, as well, since 14th of Jan for the goal drought. 6 Premier League games. And I just want to say, players go through these type of forms. This is the first time that he's going through it as a Chelsea player. He's stepped up every single week nearly since joining. He's scored goals, he's assisted, he's had similar goal contributions to Erling Haaland. And it's very human and normal to say sometimes he needs a break. And obviously, with the injuries that we have around the squad and the lack of players and the lack of service and lack of goal scorers, it is understandable that he is not on top form. Obviously, if players were fit, your Madueke, your Nicholas Jacksons, I would say, bench Cole Palmer and give him, a break because he plays week in, week out every single. He's now in the Europa Conference League's squad now as well. So realistically, it's normal to say, yeah, give him a rest. There's a lot of people on his case currently. He's missed a penalty for the first time as a Chelsea player. Couldn't come at the worst time, really, for him. Maybe that could have been a confidence boost for him to, get back into form. But we can see with other players. We can talk about Salah, of course. I've said this for a lot of this season. The guy has been phenomenal, scoring goals and penalties and stuff, but he doesn't affect the game as much. And Liverpool fans are seeing it now in the last couple of games, but the penalties are saving him still, regardless. So yeah, Cole Palmer's going through a similar patch now where he's not involved, he's not scoring goals, he's being called out. People saying that he looks like Ligue 1 at the moment. So yeah, it's a difficult one for Cole Palmer. But as I said, if there were more depth in the squad, I'd definitely say bench him. The only player I can see coming in is George, which I don't mind. George looks very lively on the right side. He always tries to find someone in the box. He tries to always and he's been good as well. But unfortunately, Cole Palmer had missed a penalty. It was a good save. I believe he hit onto the post as well, or just past the post. Onto the goalkeeper was excited, but Chelsea had won. We saw Cucurella's amazing goal, people. He hasn't scored like that in a while, actually, I think. He's always usually running to the box and trying to header it in or trying to, tap it in. He's been one key player for Chelsea this season. He's been someone that has come back from the Euros after winning with Spain, where he was doubted by Gary Neville, of course, that he will be one of the problems, end up being one of the best players. And I felt like at the start of the season, he wasn't there, but I feel like since then, he's been one of our most consistent players out of the bunch. Him, Casado, obviously Palmer most times of the season. Obviously, recently hasn't been 10 out of 10. But I feel like him, Casado, mostly have been very, very key for Chelsea Football Club. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. Do you agree, disagree? And who's your man in the match? For me, Cucurella was a star player. He was everywhere. Pedro Neto, I'll give him a full shout for his hard working effort. Casado for me as well was a key player. Sanchez was okay, wasn't that bad. Fofana looked good as well. There was times where he was running down the wing. I thought, please, I'd rather you stay back, bro. I don't want you injured. Reece James was out with a temperature. picking it up from yesterday, so he did not make the squad. But when I saw Fofana running, I was like, please, bro, you just come back. Let's bring you in slowly. You know what I mean? It's good to see Josh come in as well. I've not seen him since I think it was the Bournemouth game when we lost 2-1 at home. Wouldn't really blame him for that. That goal was phenomenal. I forgot who scored it. It was a banger, basically. Left side of our goal, or right side of the goalkeeper, left side when we were watching. But yeah, look, it was very important that Chelsea got the 3 points today. It wasn't the best of performance. It wasn't convincing. It wasn't. I don't think Chelsea fans are expecting everything to be perfect or to get better. I think what the focus is now is just to get top five. I'm sure Champions League gets us from fifth place as well. If not, then fourth place, of course, is needed. And City dropping points still, which is a bit of a shock. I do think they will still come back and finish second or third somehow. I don't know how, but I think they will. Arsenal will drop points. I'm sure of it. I just got a feeling they will lose or draw at least against United away from home. That team just isn't there, and Forest could catch them. Also, not with the goal difference, but yeah, Liverpool have gone away with it. They've had decisions. They've had lack of injuries. They've had Salah with penalties. They've had VARs. Well-deserved winners regardless. They've played the most consistent and best out of everyone. But I felt like when we were second place, we could have done better. So who have Chelsea got next, people? We have the Copenhagen team coming away from home against us, of course. 2-1 away from home. I didn't really do a review on that one. I was fasting and praying and stuff, but as long as we got the job done away from home, 2-1 was good to see. But we have Arsenal next, which is crazy. That one could be a big game. Imagine we go there and win, people. Imagine we go there and win and we make it, back to 3 points, 5 points, or whatever it's going to be, dependent on their result against United. That could be a game changer for the season to come, at least second or third as well. And it can spice up the top five. It can bring them back into top five, actually, with City and Forest as well. So I don't think they're fully clear out of it at the moment. I think they're on 54 points, right, before today's game. 54 today. They've got a game in hand against United. United are currently 15th, but could go 13th. Did Tottenham win? 2-2. Wow. Crazy. They can go ahead of Tottenham today. I feel, just on a side note, if the teams at the bottom like Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton weren't as bad as we've been seeing in the past seasons, United could have been in the relegation battle. They're lucky this season. Wolves haven't been that good either. But yeah, Arsenal on 54, if they have a negative performance today, a result against United, and then we go there and pick up 3 points, away from home, I feel like we do a lot better. You never know. In April, we've got Tottenham at home, Brentford away, Ipswich at home, Fulham away, Everton at home. I think the home games are okay. I think Tottenham we should be at home, Ipswich should be at home, Everton should be at home. Fulham away, Brentford away. These are very, very tough games for sure. And obviously with the amount of games coming thick and fast, people, every Thursday, every Sunday we're seeing, and then we have a little break on Saturdays, of course, finally, because I'll be real with you, I hate watching games on Sundays and Thursdays. I miss my Saturdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Champions League, of course, but that is where we are. But yeah, in terms of the general performance today, it was okay. It wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. I think what everyone can see now is don't really expect anything from this Chelsea team personally. It's just about getting the top four. Seeing a scrappy win is all I want. I've said it all season. I just want the wins. I don't really care about the performances at the moment. And obviously, with the ownership situation, with the ambitions of the directors, that is the most important thing for Chelsea fans from next season. Obviously, Club World Cup, £1 billion prize money between the 32 teams involved. That's at least 50, 60 million from top of my head. For everyone really, or maybe just under, basically. I only said 50, 60 million because someone quoted it to me, so I'm hoping it's right. Otherwise, it's very, very embarrassing. But yeah, 5th goal for Cucurella this season, and 2 successive games as he scored against Southampton. If you got him in your FPL, congratulations, because he would probably get the most points for Chelsea in the last 2 games, I think, as well. So yeah, that is everything from me, people. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. I would say tune in every single day, but as a Chelsea fan, it's very frustrating to see. I can't sit there and just keep giving you guys news like it's very exciting and promising times for Chelsea, like other YouTubers. But each to their own, people. You know what I mean? I try and make content as much as possible. This was an important game, top four, Cole Palmer, of course. And we'll see you guys very soon. Peace.